Welcome to ilectureonline. Now we have a different type of rate of doing work type of problem. In this case, we have an inlet pipe that can fill a pool in 16 hours and an outlet pipe that can drain the pool in 40 hours. And then they ask, how long will it take to fill the pool if the outlet pipe is left open? So the equation will change just a little bit. In this case, what we're going to have is we're going to have the rate of the inlet pipe times the time that it takes to fill the pool minus the rate of the outlet pipe times the time that it takes to fill the pool. That equals 1, the whole job done, or the pool completely filled. So in this case, since we have an inlet pipe that's adding water to the pool and an outlet pipe that's taking water away from the pool, therefore we need a negative sign there. And if the rate of the inlet pipe is greater than the rate of the outlet pipe, which in this case it is, because it takes less time to fill the pool than to drain the pool, then we get the pool filled. And now all we have to do is figure out what time is equal to. How long will it take when both pipes are open, the inlet pipe and the outlet pipe? How to do that? Well, again, we're going to need to find the rates. Well, here we can see that if the inlet pipe can fill a pool in 16 hours, then the rate of filling the pool will be 1/16 of the pool every hour. And so that's the rate. And then here we can say the rate for the outlet pipe, if it takes 40 hours to drain the pool, then in 1 hour we can drain 1/40 of the pool. So now we just need to plug that into the equation. In this case, we have R1, which is the rate, which is 1/16 times T minus the rate of the outlet pipe, 1/40 times T, and that will then be the whole job done, or the whole pool filled. And all we have to do now is find how long it will take when both pipes are left open. All right. We want to get rid of the denominator, so we need the lowest common denominator. And let's see, that would be 80. If not sure how to calculate that, you go as follows. You say 16 can be divided by 2 gives us 8, which can be divided by 2 to give 4, which can be divided by 2 to get 2. In other words, 16 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We do the same thing for 40. 40 can be divided by 2 to get 20, which can be divided by 2 to give us 10, which can be divided by 2 to give us 5. So that means that 40 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. And then we find which of the prime numbers occurs the most. 2 occurs the most over here, and 5 occurs the most over there, which means that the LCD is a product of all the prime numbers that we circled. So it would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, which is 80. So there's the lowest common denominator, which means we're going to multiply both sides of this equation by 80. Now on the left side, 16 goes into 80 5 times, so we get 5 times t. And here, 40 goes into 80 twice, so we get, shouldn't have a minus sign there, an equal, a minus sign. So 40 goes into 80 twice, so it's minus 2t. That's equal to 80. Now we combine like terms. 3t is equal to 80, and if we divide both sides by 3, we get t is equal to 80 divided by 3, and of course that's in terms of hours. Now 3 goes into 80, let's see here, that looks like 26 times, yes, that would be equal to 26 and plus 2 over 3, because 3 times 26 is 78, plus 2 is 80. So it's 26 plus 2/3 hours. And of course, 2/3 of an hour is 40 minutes. So that means that's equal to 26 hours and 40 minutes. And so that means that if you close the drain pipe, the pool will fill in 16 hours, but if you have the drain pipe open while you're trying to fill the pool, it will take 26 hours and 40 minutes, and of course you'll be wasting a lot of water as water is flowing out of the drain pipe while you try to fill it, but at least after 26 hours and 40 minutes, the pool would be completely filled if the drain pipe is left open as well. And that is how we solve that problem.